How does bias impact criminal justice sentencing? Imagine walking into a courtroom and feeling like the scales of justice are already tilted. Bias can influence decisions in ways that might surprise you. When it comes to sentencing, bias can shape the outcomes for many individuals. It is a serious issue that touches on ethics and fairness in law. Bias is a prejudice or favoritism that can be conscious or unconscious. In criminal justice, it often means that some groups are treated more harshly than others. For example, studies show that racial and ethnic minorities tend to get longer sentences than white people for similar crimes. This is not just about the crime itself, but also about how decisions are made at different stages of the process. Judges and prosecutors might unknowingly let biases influence their choices. For instance, a defendant's race or socioeconomic background can impact whether they receive probation or prison time. People with more extensive criminal records, often from marginalized communities, face longer sentences because their histories are weighted more heavily. Laws and policies can also play a role. Drug laws and sentencing rules sometimes target specific communities, leading to longer sentences for people living in urban areas where many minorities resided. These disparities raise questions about fairness and morality in law. Ethical principles emphasize that everyone should be treated equally under the law. When bias influences sentencing, it undermines this core value. Politicians and policymakers have a responsibility to address these issues. They can reform laws to reduce disparities and promote fairness. For example, implementing more objective measures of criminal history or offense severity can help. Increasing diversity among judges and prosecutors can also bring different perspectives and reduce biased decisions. Tackling bias in sentencing is not simple, but it is essential for a justice system that upholds fairness and morality. Recognizing where bias occurs and actively working to minimize its effects helps build trust and integrity in law. By focusing on these areas, we can move toward a system that treats everyone more equally and ethically.